Good morning, United States of America. Today we have a good news that our U-2 spy plane has returned home safely this morning around 9 a.m. They were sent to Soviet Union on a top-secret espionage mission on April 9th to take photographs of denied territory of Soviet Union from their planes. This mission was ordered by President Dwight D. Eisenhower, our current U.S. President. His main purpose for this mission was to get the information out of Soviet Union's clandestine conspiracy and to protect the United States of America from the sudden attack. Since our citizens of the United States were worried about Soviet Union's fast development in weapon technology and the fear of them attacking us with their newly developed weapons, I decided to put spy mission into action, so that our citizens can live without worries. I am very glad that this action turned out successfully. I want to thank all the CIA agents who worked on this mission to be successful. And most importantly, I want to thank the pilots on the U-2 spy planes. Today, I am planning to meet with all of them and give each of them a medal to show thankfulness and gratitude for being intrepid for their country, brave enough to risk their lives to protect our country. Another good thing is that nobody came home injured or unhealthy. Everybody was in good condition. However, among all of those pilots, a person who had the most hard time was Francis Gary Powers.
So, I heard that you were attacked by a Soviet plane. Is that true?
Yes, it is very true. This spy mission could have been very dangerous because if Soviet Union saw U.S. planes, they would try to bomb the planes. That actually happened to me. My plane almost had been shut down because one of the Soviet aircraft, a newly manufactured S-29 or something, was spotted my plane. And however, I am not trying to brag, but with my knowledge and adroit skills learned in the Air Force, I was able to avoid the attack, and I could survive. Today, the Paris Summit was held for NATO countries to discuss about the reconsideration of the relationship of the strategy for the defense of Western Europe. However, the summit did not go well. So, what really happened in the summit, Nancy?
Well, we did assume that the summit will be difficult with the Soviet Union. However, it was harder than we had estimated. That brought up the topic about the U-2 incident and ordered our President Eisenhower to apologize about sneaking onto the Soviets' property.
So, did our president apologize?
Of course not. So, the summit turned out to be a bigger disaster, and Soviet warned the United States of America to be careful because sooner or later they will attack USA someday.
Today, I just received an unfortunate news that President Dwight D. Eisenhower was assassinated by the Soviet Union's bomb dropped on White House. Just like the warning, the bombing actually did happen. Currently, the United States of America is frustrated with what happened, and the government and the military are planning a revenge for destroying the capital of the United States and killing the leader. Yesterday, around 3 a.m., the United States dropped bomb on Soviet Union's nuclear weapon facilities and created larger bomb than it was supposed to be, and now many parts of Soviet Union are suffering from the radiation. And the United States are celebrating their revenge for being successful. However, today around 9:15 a.m., Soviet Union declared war on the United States of America. This gives us the turning point of the Cold War, where it is actually changed into hot war instead of the Cold War.